See, this is the motherfucking shit I'm saying. Two motherfuckers have died on my street from the bullshit that these motherfucking government people tell you to do. You know what I mean? The doctor, yeah, you take these pills, you take that pill and take that pill and take that pill, and you'll be alright. You know, you'll be alright. Motherfuckers, and now they're dead. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers, man. Shit, man. You know, stay away from these motherfucking doctors. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't know anything about what they're talking about. You know what I mean? You think they know that they're talking about. They don't know shit, man. Man. See all this meat and all this sugar and all this dairy shit that you know what I mean, that I've been trying to tell you motherfuckers about for a long motherfucking time. I've been trying to tell you about all of this motherfucking dairy and shit. You know what I mean? And the sugar. And how the sugar is exactly the same as cocaine. And how if you eat an egg, one egg is exactly the same as smoking 5 cigarettes. You know what I mean? And motherfucking, you know, sugar is, you know, man, and meat is like taking motherfucking morphine, you know? It stimulates the same parts in your brain as it does for morphine, you know? And cheese as well. You know what I mean? You're eating nothing but hormones. Why the fuck do you want to eat hormones? They should have things on the packet saying like, this causes death, you know? Cigarettes is on your minimum, it's at the lowest level. You know, cigarettes is at your lowest motherfucking level. You know what I mean? And then you're looking at motherfucking, you know, shit, man. If you're looking at, if you just go straight into meat, just tap it in and just find out the real facts about meats. Meats will fuck you. It's hot in this bitch. Meats will fuck you up. You know what I mean? There ain't no joke about meat. Meat is gonna kill your ass, and I'm telling you this now, man. And sugar as well, man. Sugar is one of your worst. And then you got dairy. They tell your kids to drink milk and all them kind of things, and it strengthens your bones. It doesn't do nothing for your bones. It's not helping you in any form of way whatsoever. You know what I mean? It's decaying your bones. It's decaying everything on your inside. They're talking about there's protein inside of meat. Come on, man. The only protein that meat has got is through that animal, that when that animal actually ate some vegetation. You get what I'm saying? The only protein you get is from plant life. There ain't no other protein. What other protein is there? Protein is from plant life. From nothing else. You know what I mean? You got your fruits and you got your veg there. You know what I mean? You can spend £20 a week, and that's dealing with you for the whole motherfucking week. £20, boom. Most motherfuckers spend that in one day on a motherfucking KFC or a Chinese or a Indian or a bullshit, because that's all it is. It's just straight up bullshit. Stop eating that bullshit, man. You lot need to just stay away from all that shit, because it's no good for you, man. It's not going to do nothing for your life except from decay you. You know what I mean? Let's just say you're on a whole load of different pills, alright? Let me tell you the quick solution out of this shit here, alright? The quick solution out of this. Get rid of all that meat, get rid of that sugar, and get rid of that motherfucking cheese and milk and dairy products. Just get rid of it. You know what I mean? And I bet you after 1 month of getting rid of all of that, and you sticking to plant life, or go to vegan spot. Go to vegan spot. If you're living in Stoke-on-Trent, go vegan spot. Alright? Vegan spot. Look it up on Facebook. Vegan spot. Brown's vegan spot. That will help you out. You know what I mean? You want food? Because some people say, oh, we don't know how to cook food, and we don't know how to cook that type of food, and we don't know how to do this, and we don't know how to do that. You got Thai's Kitchen. You got Thai's Kitchen on the internet. You got a whole load of different motherfuckers all over Facebook that is teaching you how to cook vegan food these days. You know what I mean? Look, man, get off of that stuff, man. Get off of that stuff, because you stick to vegan food for a whole motherfucking month, and I bet you won't need those pills at the end of that month. At the end of that month, you're either going to half those pills, or you're going to get rid of every single one of those pills. You know what I mean? Trust me on this. It's no joke matter, man. It's no joke. This is real shit, man. Motherfuckers need to wake the fuck up. You know what I mean? I mean, you got these big belly motherfuckers walking around the place looking like motherfucking cannibals. I mean, who used to eat meat? Cannibals. You know what I mean? Alright, let's put it back into the days when it was war and then there was nothing going on. We're talking about only England though, you know? Where there was nothing, there was no plant life. Everything was fucked up because of war and everything else. Fair enough. You done your little meat thing, but you could have done fish. But you done your meat thing anyway, and you know you had to build yourself up to continue in life, and fair enough. You had to survive. Fair enough. But you still could have went to plant life. You still could have went to plant life. There was nothing stopping you from going to plant life and curing yourself of every single motherfucking disease. You don't need these pills. You don't need these doctors. Fuck these doctors. These doctors are dickheads. Straight up dickheads that go to college for all 8, 9, 10, 12, 15 motherfucking years just to learn a load of shite. They don't know shit about you. You know what I mean? The other day when I tried to interview this motherfucking doctor, the doctor's like, turn the shit off, turn the shit off, turn the shit off. You know what I mean? Because they know that what they're talking is a load of shite. I tried to ask them about cancer. I tried to say, if you're on cancer, what kind of food should you be eating? Should you be eating meat if you're on cancer? The doctor's like, no, you should not be eating meat. And the doctor's motherfucking right. So they know these things, but they don't want to tell you it. They're saying if you're on diet, if you're diabetic, or you got any other kind of chronic illnesses, you should not be eating any kind of meat, sugar, or dairy. If you're eating any of them and taking pills, you will get worse. You know what I mean? Like these motherfuckers that have been dying on the motherfucking road. You know what I mean? You know, and then you got the Asians that live off meat. The meat and sweetness, that's their life. That's the reason why they die on a regular basis. You know what I mean? They're dropping like flies around here. You know what I mean? And then you got the Europeans, they're just keeling over. They can't even stand in the sun for 15 minutes. They stand in the sun for 15 minutes and they feel like dying, man. They can't handle it. Because you got all that meat inside your body and then you see it coming out through your pores and it's sweating out through your pores and then you just stink. You know what I mean? You just stink. You've had a shower and all that shit. And then you come outside, you start sweating for about 15 minutes and you stink like you smell like some dead rat. You know what I mean? You know, you take your shoes off and your foot stinks and it's just sweaty and... Oh my gosh, man. What is wrong with you motherfuckers, man? Get off this dairy, sugar, and you know what? Fuck that. Motherfuckers that want to stay on that shit, you stay on it and die. I don't give a fuck. Stay on it and die because you're just paying these motherfucking industries to keep going. That's all you're doing. You meat eaters and you dairy eaters and you sugar eaters, you're just paying these industries to keep on going. You're paying them. You're funding these motherfuckers. So you're funding the industries that are killing you, and then them industries there, you're putting it across. You know, you're making these industries fund the government, and then while they're funding the government is poisoning you even more and not putting out those regulations to say that, you should not be taking dairy, sugar and meat because it is dangerous to your health. You know, you got the signs on cigarettes, right? But meat is way more dangerous than cigarette. Meat is so much more dangerous than cigarette. And then why the fuck you want to eat a fetus? Huh? Why the fuck you want to eat an egg? What the fuck is an egg? It's just fat and hormones. Fuck me. Cheese is nothing but pus. Why do you want to eat all that pus? I don't understand. I can't understand you motherfuckers. I really can't understand. There's warnings all over this gaff. Warnings, you know what I mean? Alright, I can understand that most of you motherfuckers are addicted. You know, you're addicted to meat, you know what I mean? And you're addicted to sugar, and you're addicted to dairy. You know what I mean? You're making the dopamine just go crazy inside your body. You know what I mean? You're making the mucus build up inside your body to where to where you're just attracting diseases from anywhere. A motherfucker cough in your face, boom, you got that. You know what I mean? What the fuck, man? What the fuck? I mean, I can understand if for some vegans living in England, you have to keep kind of warm. I can understand that. You know what I mean? But you have to think, right? The strongest motherfuckers on this planet, the most strongest animals on this planet, you're looking at the rhino. That's a strong motherfucker. Yeah? You're looking at the gorilla, the beast, the strong motherfucker. You're looking at the elephant, another strong, big, brawn motherfucker. What are all them animals got in common? I give you 10 seconds. Vegetation. They live off vegetation. They don't eat meat. You know what I mean? Even the motherfucking chimp. But the chimp eats bugs as well. So I ain't even putting that into my category. But you know what I mean? But you're dealing with gorillas, you're dealing with the rhino, you know what I mean? You're dealing with these natural creatures, not these man-made creatures, because there's a whole lot of animals out there that man-made, you know, like the motherfucking dog that you like to keep inside your house, that motherfucker there where all the you know, all the stuff, all the hormones and everything comes off of that dog and goes into you. Did you know that living in the house with your animal will make you sick? I bet you didn't know none of that. Living in a house with an animal makes you sick. You know what I mean? Even living with them, not even eating them, just living with them can make you sick. You know what I mean? Oh man, motherfuckers, you need to learn, man. You need to learn. Go do some research. But I can tell motherfuckers that don't do the research, I can tell you just don't give a fuck. So hurry up and die, man. You know what I mean? Because that's all that's gonna happen to you. Hurry up and die, man, so the government can get your money. You know what I mean? You know, just keel over, you know? Give it to the government or give it to your kid, because your kid might have more sense. You know what I mean? Your kid might have more sense. Hurry up and die, let your kid get the money, and then they might have more sense. You know what I mean? To switch their life and make their kid's life even better. You know what I mean? Because they're most probably watching you die of cancer or die of, you know, whatever disease that you may have. You know? They're watching you die slowly. You know what I mean? Instead of you just saying to yourself, hey, what? Let me just change my motherfucking health. Let me just change the way I eat, and that will give me more brain power, more muscle brawn, more energy, improve on your sex life, you know, improve overall on your health. Instead of doing things like that, you rather go to the fat, dirty doctor. You know, most of them doctor surgery places stink. You know what I mean? You go to this stink doctor, and then you're getting advice from some stink-ass doctor. Go ask the doctor, what should you be taking if you got cancer? What should you take if you got cancer? Huh? What should you have if you got cancer? Man, you know, I don't know what to say to you motherfuckers, man. I don't know how to, you know, man, look, man, I don't know what else to say to you motherfuckers to try and help you out, because, you know, I've put out about 3 motherfucking videos now telling you motherfuckers how to live your life. You know what I mean? How to live a longer life so you can have, you know, so you can at least enjoy seeing your grandkids, watch your kids grow up. You know, you could be teaching your parents, your family on how to live better, you know, how to feed themselves better. You know, you could have a more healthier kid, you know, because they don't tell you that if you're pregnant and you eat meat, your child is welcome to diabetes, you know, and some abnormalities, you know what I mean? And some, you know, they're just prone to diseases. Why? Because their immune system has dropped. Their immune system has collapsed. You know? Your kid's sick and you're thinking, why is your kid just sick? The kid's just come out of me and it's sick because you, as a mother, have been taking all that shit. You know what I mean? You've been taking all that dairy. You know what I mean? Fucking up your kid's life. You've been taking all that sugar, killing your kid's health, addicting your kid before your kid's even born. You've even thrown that addiction into your kid. Your kid's waiting for this stuff now. You know what I mean? You're eating all that red meat. Your kid's waiting to come out to eat more meat, just like you did. You know what I mean? Unless you start teaching your kids now. You know what I mean? Fuck you adults sometimes, you know what I mean? Because I can't understand, especially the clever ones. The clever ones that think that they know it all, and you don't know shit. You don't know shit. You ain't even done no research and you think you're clever. You're clever because you know how to spell the alphabet. You know how to spell every single word in the dictionary. That don't make you clever. That don't make you clever. That just makes you a clever, dumb person. You know what I mean? That ain't doing nothing for your life. You know what I mean? Broaden your horizon, broaden your thoughts, man. You know what I mean? If you carry on eating meat, trust me, your life is gonna end. Your life is gonna be a load of shit. It ain't gonna help you out in any kind of way whatsoever. You know what I mean? You carry on eating that sugar. You know what I mean? You try coming off that sugar and tell me if you don't start getting the shakes. Motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Sugar is worse than cocaine. It's worse than cocaine. Some people that are on cocaine, they're told by some people to move on to sugar because it will slow down the effect of the cocaine. Did you know that if you take cocaine and you're trying to get off cocaine, you could take sugar when you get the urge for cocaine? Why? Because sugar stimulates the same part of the brain as cocaine that turns you into a nutter. You know that thought you get when you're sitting there in the chair and you just wanna lash out on somebody? Yeah, that's because your addiction, man. That's because your addiction. You know what I mean? And then you get these motherfuckers where, you know, you're married and you're in a family, and one person in the family is like, hey, what? I'm changing my diet. Instead of the other person in the relationship saying, yeah, you know what? Let me help you along with this and take all the sugary stuff out of the house. They don't even do that. You know what I mean? They man, you know what? I ain't got no time for this bitch, man. I ain't got no time, you know? I'm trying to teach you motherfuckers on how to live your life, and nobody wants to learn how to live your life. So there's nothing else more I can do or say for you. There's nothing more I can do for you. You know what I mean? All they want to do, you know what I mean? Because all there is a whole load of big belly motherfuckers walking around the gaff, and they don't even know what they're eating. They don't know what they're taking. They don't know what they're digesting. You know what I mean? Research what you're putting inside your stomach, man. You know what I mean? Research it, man. Research your life, man. Research what is going into you. Know what you're taking. You know what I mean? Your whole life could be, man, your whole life could be over in the matter of, man, I've seen motherfuckers go to the gym and collapse, thinking that they're healthy because they're pumping weights and they're running around the circuit. Man, you're not doing nothing for yourself if you're taking sugar and you're taking dairy and you're taking motherfucking meat. You ain't doing nothing to benefit your health. You're doing nothing to benefit your family. You're doing nothing to benefit your kids that are growing up. You know what I mean? You're going to be killing off your kids that are growing up by eating all that dairy, by eating all that meat, by eating all that sugar. Your life is over. Just say goodbye to your life. You get what I'm saying? Your life is done. Your life is done, you know? I mean, look, man, we've got 80% of the people that are in England are obese. You know what I mean? I walk around and I'm looking at all these obese motherfuckers, man. You know what I mean? You know what? I ain't even gonna blame you. I ain't even gonna blame you, man. I can't really blame you. You know what I mean? Just like I can't blame these gay people with all these chemtrails that are coming down, with all the chemicals that they're putting inside the chemtrails that are coming down and turning people gay and altering your DNA. You know what I mean? You know, but that's another story for another day. You know what I mean? Right now, it's about the health. The health. Get healthy-minded people along If we all got the right mind, we can fight this shit. We can fight this shit. We can change legislations. We can get rid of all this shit. All you motherfuckers that have been ill through meat and all that, you can get payments. You can get payments through all of this. But you all have to come together as a group. You know what I mean? You come together as a group. You know what I mean? Even better, you want to separate yourself from this way of life. Colonize yourself. Colonize yourself into an area. You know what I mean? White, black, Indian, Asian, I don't give... Look, man. From once you got the same mindset, you're all in the same group. You know what I mean? This ain't no race thing. You know what I'm saying? It's your mindset. You know what I mean? Get your mind right. You'll have everything right within inside of you. You get rid of all your illnesses. You become fit. I mean, look at the fittest boxer. The fittest boxer right now is a vegan. World champion. Vegan. You know what I mean? You know? Come on, man. Even the motherfucking Rothschild is a fucking vegan. You know what I mean? Bill Clinton. Vegan. You know what I mean? Most of the rich people that you know are vegans. Most of the cleverest people in the world have been vegans. Imhotep. Vegan. Socrates. Vegan. Einstein. Vegan. You know what I mean? All your cleverest people on this planet have all been vegans. Doesn't that say something to you? Doesn't that say something to you? The only difference between clever vegan people and meat eaters is that the government like to go around killing vegans. That's the only challenge you got. You know what I mean? So what I say to motherfuckers is keep some choppers inside your motherfucking house. You know what I mean? Go get yourself a bow and arrow or some kind of shit like that, because that's all legal, man. You know what I mean? You can have 100 fucking bow and arrows inside your house. You know what I mean? Protect yourself, man. Because when these government officials want to come for you, protect your motherfucking self. You know what I mean? Protect yourself. Prepare to go all out. You know what I mean? Because I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? When you're in that right mind of state, nothing don't bother you. Nothing whatsoever bothers you. You know what I mean? Prison don't bother you. Death don't bother you. You know what I mean? Government don't bother you. Bills don't bother you. You know what I mean? All these things don't bother you. And then, for some reason, you get better in life. Like, as soon as I turned vegan, I started making more money. What kind of madness is that? I started making more money, started living a better life. You know what I mean? You know, my dick game is great. You know what I mean? It's fun, man. Man, look, man. I got shit to do, man. I got people to see. I got money to make. You know what I mean? I got shit to go and do, man. You know what I mean? You know, I got motherfucking places to buy and shit. You know what I mean? I got shit to do. I'm gonna go do my shit. You do you. I do me. And we all just live our life as normal. Alright? You know what I mean? Take it easy. Peace and love to everybody. You know what I mean? But, man, you want to stay on the meat after if you've watched this video and you're still staying on meat, sugar and dairy, fuck you. I don't give a fuck. Yeah? Straight up. Fuck.